evening, I'm Jen Kane.
And I'm Cassandra Lee Walker. Here's tonight's top story. The Supreme Court ruled on Friday that gay marriage is legal in the United States. However, still no word on when it will be legal for straight people to get gay married.
While discussing racism on Marc Maron's podcast, President Obama used the N-word. It marked the first time Tea Partiers liked something said by Obama.
According to a new poll about presidential candidates, 55% of Republican voters won't support Chris Christie. Also not supporting Christie, 100% of Republican chairs.
George W. Bush said one of the things he misses most about being president are the showers on Air Force One. And the public said the thing they miss most about Bush being president is the anticipation of someone else being president.
Walmart announced that they will stop selling merchandise that has the Confederate flag. Instead, they'll sell merchandise that shows Calvin peeing on the Emancipation Proclamation.
A new study finds that white Americans are the biggest terror threat in the United States, especially when they try to dance.
Oh. And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is the Tonight Show host, fresh from injuring his hand, Jimmy Fallon!
Oh man, the Roots, everybody! All right, thank you. Jimmy Fallon, hey, that's me, was forced to cancel a taping of The Tonight Show this week after having to go to the hospital for a hand injury. So, for once, the guests on my show will have to jerk themselves off. Who wrote that joke? I have another hand. All right. Queen is releasing a beer named after Bohemian Rhapsody. However, it will be recalled because it contains mercury. If you get that joke, you probably don't watch my show. Two of them. All right. Exactly 6 years after his death, storm clouds formed over Virginia that appeared to show Michael Jackson moonwalking. However, the dark storm clouds quickly changed to become completely white. I would love to play beer pong with that guy. So good. All right. Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell was sentenced to 4 months in prison for a stabbing incident. Commented Dustin Diamond.
I don't really know how I'm going to handle myself in prison, but I'm sure to do a lot of screeching.
Gross. And finally, Charlie Sheen's porn star ex-girlfriend says that the young women shouldn't do porn. She says she was inspired by the old saying, do as I do, and not as I do as I say, and listen as I say, and not as I do. Thank you, everybody! The Roots!
Thank you, Jimmy Fallon.
You're welcome.
According to a new study, daughters become more successful if their mothers have jobs, which means the least successful person ever will be Northwest.
An Iowa art gallery recently closed after they refused to host a same-sex marriage. The owners did not realize they angered the only group of people in Iowa who would go to an art gallery.
New York officials claim that Whole Foods has been overcharging customers since 2010. Whole Foods denies the charges, pointing out that they were in business way before 2010.
In the Women's World Cup quarterfinals Friday, the U.S. beat China 1-0. Meanwhile, China is still beating the U.S. in everything else.
The Center for Disease Control says that what makes your eyes sting in a pool is not chlorine, but urine. Especially if the pool you're in belongs to R. Kelly.
Oh. NASA said that if necessary, it plans to use nuclear weapons to stop asteroids from hitting Earth. Commented a NASA scientist.
That's right, we plan to use a nuclear weapon in order to stop an asteroid. Preventing an Armageddon. Just like in that movie, Under the Tuscan Sun.
Ben & Jerry's announced a new ice cream flavor this week to celebrate the legalization of gay marriage. However, it will still be eaten exclusively by straight women who just got dumped.